Hey everyone, welcome back to Nev Plays Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In this video I hope to actually accomplish a lot. I want to start exploring the inverted castle, as well as get 2 relics, maybe 3. I'm not sure if I have enough time for 3 of them. And get some more armor and weapon items. They're not upgrades to what I'm currently wearing right now, but they are good situational ones. Now these should carry a lot of heart and life ups right up here. And I think it has a sword we've already gotten before. That looks like that's it, the Bastard Sword. Yeah, there's nothing worth showing you. It's just stuff I've had before. Now, a good thing what I like about the inverted... Ooh, Royal Cloak. That's a nice upgrade, actually. Gorgeous blue cape. That's my defense by 1 and my constitution by 2. And I actually like the color if I remember. Yeah, I like the blue on it. Now, what I was going to say, what I like about the inverted castle now is now that we're here, enemies actually give us decent XP for once. We should start getting levels up more frequent now than we were in the normal castle. And over here I believe it's just some resist potions. And user on my last comment told me to don't forget to put on the walk armor, which I do want to thank him. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I was about to start this without doing all that. I was still wearing the holy armor from the previous fight. All right, and this area is covered, and we're just gonna keep moving on. There is a cool sword here in this area. It's called the Sword of Dawn, not D-O-N. It's like sunrise, dawn, D-A-W-N. It's one of those gimmick swords. I'll show you more what it does in a second when I get to it. It's going to be hidden in the wall towards the top right. I'm just trying to remember what's over here. I know there's a breakable wall. Not just an iron ball. I know where this Sword of Dawn is. It's over here. Thing is, in the inverted castle, all the breakable walls from the previous one are in the same area, so sometimes they're kind of hard to get to. And there it is. And now we're gonna head back. I do believe there's a chest piece over here. It's not once again, it's not an upgrade. It's just situational. I think it's a resistance to, I want to say lightning for some reason. Because I know I used that chest piece in one of the boss fights later on in the castle. Now let's go down first. Now just a library card. Now be sure when you use the library card that it does take you to the normal library. It doesn't. There's not an inverted castle library. I mean there is a library place, but there's not a librarian. And actually, I think we're about to get one of the relics. I think this should be a boss fight. Yep. This guy is not really that hard. Just a bat. Doesn't have really strong attacks. Just kind of stay out of his way and get shots in as you can. Now the point of this castle is we have to collect Dracula's parts, like in the second Castlevania game ever made for the NES. You gotta collect pieces. Like that is his ring of Lad. But it's also like in the game, you could also use it as why you have it. One of the 5 treasures, it gives me plus 10 in while it's on. Thing is, to face Dracula, we have to put them together. And then once we get the 5 pieces, we could go towards the clock tower again, and then the way opens for us to go fight him. And this was the breastplate that I was talking about, the lightning mail. Strong versus lightning attacks. Yeah, one of the bosses that we do fight later is very... all of his attacks are lightning based. The thing about the inverted castle is it is kind of hard to maneuver. Sometimes because double jumps are not high enough for some of the the area, so sometimes you gotta use the leap, and it does get kind of frustrating. And I just went to the teleport room just to so I could just start marking it. And that's one of the good reasons to have Form of Wolf. And actually, coming up is some of the best music that I love in this game. It's like, I don't know, it's just the best music I've ever heard in this game so far. Now here, just gonna start just collecting more. These spore things, you do have to watch out because they don't attack by their own. If you bump into them, they hurt right now. And if you hit them, they explode to tiny little ones. And those poison you. So it's kind of best just to avoid them when you can. If you accidentally hit them, just beware. I just try to avoid them whenever I can. And I do know a boss fight with Medusa is coming up soon. Now here I'm gonna run across this little pathway here because I know there's just a straight shot. But also when you're in wolf form, in this pathway is shadow panthers. You can't hurt them with your sword, but wolf charges through them and hurts them and usually kills them. And they are high XP right now. I probably will get a level running through this tunnel right now while I get to Medusa. Nah, there you go. Now this Medusa fight, it's kind of sad that they didn't do more with her. Because really all you do is just put on the resist stoning shield, armor. And the fight's just cake after that point. Like I said, I wish they did more with her. But once you have this on, the most she hits you for is like 1 point of damage. Like I'll even let her hit me. And that's all she does. As long as when you keep moving towards her, she keeps backing up. And that's all she really does. Once you get her to the very far back, all you gotta do is kneel down towards her. And she can never hit you again. Even with her stone gaze. Now actually I'm going to take the opportunity here to use some of these one-time use ones just to get rid of them. Let's see, where's that iron ball? There you go, these are useless. Well, the thing is you got to be ducking to hit her because her shield will block it. Yeah, that's... Like I said, this is kind of a gimp fight. I do feel sorry that they didn't do more with such a strong character in the series of all things. And let's see here. Oh, I never showed off the Sword of Dawn. Let's see if that works against her. I don't think it will. Now, Sword of Dawn, all you gotta do is just the quarter circle and attack, and it summons a Dawn soldier. And it has a chance to summon one, or it could summon an entire army. And each soldier does something different. You got your mage, you got your just normal, and that's actually the full army right there. But the thing is, you can see their damage is very, very weak. Doesn't really do that much damage, even with the full army that was out. See, that's why it's not really that great of a sword. Let's get rid of that, and why not? Let's do one more. Let's get rid of the boomerang, and then I'll just finish her off. Alright, that was fun. If I could find my weapons now. I don't think she's immune to anything in particular, but my Holy Sword was doing plenty of damage as it was, so... wrong way. Come on, there you go. Holy Sword. And shield. And like I said, just get her in the corner, kneel down, and she really can't do much. And you actually get another Dracula piece. This is our second relic, Heart of Lad. Heart avoids curse. So basically now enemies that would curse you where you wouldn't be able to attack, once they hit you, it just says guard because now you're guarded against it. And this is where you see more Shadow Panthers. This is where you just use your charge again. And I did not want to do that. Another plain sword. I know someone's going to ask me about it anyway. Curved Indian sword. Not much different. Yeah, just plain old Jane sword. And I just realized... Oh, and someone asked me in the comments if the walk armor was going to reset in defense-wise, and I was like, I just told them no. In the inverted castle, it just keeps getting stronger and stronger because you're exploring more of the castle. Yeah, that's if you wanted to level up, just running back and forth in this area would be a good idea. And now I'm gonna head towards this the spiked area to get the Twilight Cape actually. And you don't necessarily need the spike armor this time because the sealed door's not there. But I'll just do it because it's faster like this. Do this. Now over here, you're not gonna meet Maria or anything. It's just gonna be the spike. The Twilight Cape, which is one of your original item pieces from the beginning, and it actually should be an upgrade too. Black Cape for vampires, more defense and more constitution. So I didn't have that cloak on long. What I like about this one, it kind of fades in and out. The red. And I am leaving the spike breaker on armor just for a little bit longer, just to clean up this last area, even though you really have no reason to come back to this area anymore. Now these guys, they're kind of a pain right now, because they are once they get summoned or come down here, they kind of just go away. And these imps, you have to watch out for them, because if they get near you, they will start controlling you. Things are getting kind of crazy right now. Alright, now then this is going to be the inverted confession room. Can't do much in there. Kind of wish I didn't walk in there, because then all these guys reset. I don't need to go in there right just yet. And now we should be heading towards the anti-chapel, as they call it here. And I'm only coming down here because I think there's a heart up. Just a fire boomerang, it's a one-time use weapon. Now you can see they're controlling me right now. I cannot break out of that. It's a time duration. So I just kind of got to grin and bear it through this one. And this is what I was talking about, the inverted castle, because these jumps are sometimes just a little too high for the double jump, so you have to either use the leap stone or form a bat, and it just kind of takes longer to get to area. That's the only thing. That's my only little qualm I have about the inverted castle. And we picked up a diamond. That's good for selling. That's your highest selling gem too. We're just picking up a lot of one-use items and a heart up, which is always good. I gotta look it up. I can't remember if these snipers of Goth drop anything good. I think they do. And there's plenty of good places to farm them as well. Alright guys, I think this is going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, peace out, and I'll see y'all next time.